A while back I sold my smaller box trailer, cargo trailer, and bought this one, which is an 8x10 and has a ramp. The rear door folds down into a ramp with the intention of converting it to where it could haul 2 cars. My other trailer was just barely big enough to haul 1 car. So anyway, let me show you what I came up with. To create a second deck, I would fashion a ramp that would drop down so I could drive a car up onto the ramp and then lift that. This would be hinged, and then lift it up with a winch, so now I had a car up on top and then I could roll a car underneath. Then I would have these additional supports around this to transfer the load down to the chassis of the trailer. Here were some other sketches where I was just trying to figure out what I might do. This was early on. Here's when I was getting pretty close to knowing what I wanted to do. This is the upper deck that's hinged. Here I determined the girth of all 4 of my cars to make sure this would work. So the whole idea is that the monocar goes up on the upper deck, and then there will be no problem because the other 3 will fit below. And then for a little while this was if I was going to make a wooden plywood deck, but I stuck with the steel. I went with this version right here. Alright, now I'll show you out in the trailer what I came up with. Here's the upper ramp right here. It's got a crossbar that holds it up, and then these right here are to transfer the load down to the chassis. I have these bolts to hold it all together. Here's where it hooks up to this winch up here that lifts it up, and then that winch over there pulls it up onto the ramp. So these winches have a little remote control set up, so I can stand outside. And then I have a battery here with these quick disconnect arrangements. I hook up the one for the ramp, and then I'll switch to this set for the overhead. Alright, so now I'm going to load the cars. Let's see how this goes. Okay, there you have it. Looks like my plan will work. I have to tie things down, and then I have 3 support bars that go in. So once I get it all tied down, I'll show you that. Alright, it's a little tricky, but it's working. I have everything tied down now. I have 3 straps on everything. And I also have 3 of these supports. One here, and there's one there, and one in the rear. Because this thing will bounce along, I'm sure, and this transfers the load down to the chassis. Just enough room for everything to ride comfortably. So my goal was to create a double-decker trailer so I could haul 2 cars, and so I could load it by myself. And so I've accomplished that goal, and I'm happy. And so now we're gonna put about I don't know, 3,500 miles on this trailer. So let's see how she rides. I'm keeping my fingers crossed it all goes well.